The story begins in summer of 1992 or 1993. Small-time independent monster hunters Hero and Cap, along with their kids Mike and Charlie, sail the world in search of a strange luminescent dragon that Cap saw decades earlier. Their goal of trying to prove that monsters exist isn't a very lucrative one, leading Hero and Mike to make a deal with a woman named Irene to find an island she's been searching for. This brings them to an old GI who warns them about Skull Island, an island his squadron was brought to in the early 1970s, only to all perish at the hands of horrible creatures that they were warned to never again speak of. The GI sells them a chart that should bring them to where the island is, and they're off. As they approach, they rescue a young girl, Annie, from the ocean after she fled a ship full of armed guards who are after her. The ship soon disappears in a storm, and the Once Upon a Maratime is sunk by a sea monster who kills Hero and most of the crew, leaving the survivors shipwrecked on Skull Island. The next morning, Mike and Charlie unite with Annie, while Cap meets Irene, who he follows to a camp of armed guards. Following a series of misunderstandings, Charlie and Mike are chased by a croc monster until Kong appears and eats it. The boys reunite with Annie, who now rides a dog monster she bonded with over the 10-year period she was stranded on a second, unknown but far less hostile monster island. Cap and Irene encounter a giant hawk monster, and Irene sets up a trap for Annie that gets Dog captured by Hawk and taken far away so that they can secure her without being killed by her pet monster. The plan works, but ends with Charlie being captured by the Hawk as well and taken to a massive temple where Kong lives. Charlie and Dog make their way back to camp while Mike falls ill from poison left in his system by the sea monster. Irene then reveals that she's Annie's mother and has spared no expense hiring people to search for her daughter. A pack of Nightboy gremlins attack, and Dog and Irene's soldiers save the day, leading to a big reunion. Realizing that there's no way off the island without killing the sea monster, Charlie forms a plan to trick Kong into battling the creature to the death. In a flashback episode, we learn that shortly after the events of Kong Skull Island, Kong and his friend, a Spanish native who lives with a tribe on a beach, used to go on many adventures together. One day, Kong and Hawk discover a camp of killer chameleons. Despite the natives' protests, Kong attacks the lizards, drawing their attention to the girl and leading to an intense battle. That night, while healing his wounds, Kong's blood awakens the Kraken, the sea monster that lives off the coast of Skull Island. The Kraken attacks and kills the tribe, including Kong's friend. Kong takes her necklace as a way to honor her and places it in his temple, where it sits for decades. Back in the 90s, Charlie and Annie ride Dog into Kong's temple, where they steal his necklace and lure him to the beach where the Kraken is hiding. Charlie is separated from Annie and captured by the iwi from Kong Skull Island. This causes Cap and a very sick Mike to wander into the woods in search of Charlie, where they are attacked by a giant centipede that they have to fight off. Mike collapses and Cap carries him into the woods. Kong chases Annie to the beach and is attacked by the Kraken, kicking off an epic and extended final battle that lasts for nearly 10 minutes.